Aries and Libra Compatibility. Aries and Libras are at opposite places on the karmic wheel of life, meaning that they each have qualities that the other dearly lacks. Symbolized by the scales and ruled by Venus, Libras exude calmness and tranquility. They're continually balancing life on a scale. They use their elemental air quality to rationally divide things into categories that make sense. Hello Cosmic Fam, welcome to Astrology Experts. In this video series, we've analyzed zodiac sign combinations and their compatibility. Let's find out why some people are drawn to or are magnetized by each other and some just naturally repel. Why is that? Good thing we can always ask the stars. Make sure to watch all the way till the end. Values and emotions. Rams severely lack balance and are driven by their own emotions. Associated with the infant stage of life, they're often perceived as selfish because they haven't yet developed the ability to see clearly from others' point of view. When they need something, they do an adult version of kicking, crying, and screaming. This wildly offends Libra's refined sensibilities. The Ram, of course, doesn't care. Individuals to the extreme, Aries don't understand Libra's Venusian social graces or their excessive concern for what other people think. Libra, who is overly concerned with fairness, disapproves of Aries' seeming lack of guile or sensitivity to others. Compatibility rating 2 out of 10. Friendships. Aries tend to make quick silver snap decisions based on their own emotions and primal instincts. This causes Libra, who must extensively weigh out decisions on the famous Libra scales, great consternation. No matter how carefully Libra makes a decision, she often agonizes over it afterward, wondering whether she did right or wrong. Aries knows he did the right thing for himself, at least. Aries and Libra have different temperaments to be sure, but that's what draws them to one another. Aries has a subconscious need to learn to rationalize with their minds instead of always making impulsive, emotional decisions. Their perspective is too colored by their own feelings. They need to learn objectivity, which Libra dictates her life to mastering. Even though Libras are further along the astrological wheel, they secretly wish to be more sure of who they are and less defined by societal expectations. Free-spirited Aries inspires Libra to follow their instincts at times rather than simply analyzing their instincts and then failing to act at all. Compatibility rating 3 out of 10. Relationships. Relationships between Aries and Libras are interesting to say the least, despite their vastly different temperaments, which are usually apparent at the first meeting. They're powerfully drawn to each other. Opposites attract for a reason, and that reason is usually that each of them has what the other lacks. Thus, they stand to grow from becoming involved with each other. Libra males and females are pretty, mild-mannered, and possessed of social grace. They have refined taste and are repelled by crudity or brute expressions of aggression, which Aries has in spades. Libra has charm in the traditional sense and is often endowed with beauty, thanks to Venus's fortuitous influence on them. Aries are drawn to physical beauty like moths to a flame, and these guileless creatures are charmed senselessly by Librans' particular brand of refined sensitivity. Aries is sensitive too, but in a different way. They're not fragile like a flower, they're fragile like a bomb. Libra appears to be fragile like a flower, but when Aries gets to know her better, Libra's cardinal leadership status asserts itself. If Libras aren't judges or lawyers, they were probably stars on the debate team in high school. They know how to articulate both sides of a story so thoroughly that Aries feels understood during an argument, not disagreed with. Strong-minded, individualistic Rams might actually find themselves losing an argument as gracefully as Libras want it. This is a testament to Libra's ability to catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Somewhat surprisingly, this pattern could be the start of a harmonious relationship between the opposites. Compatibility rating 3 out of 10. Marriage. For these signs, marriage doesn't mean they resolve the majority of their differences. It means they've made peace with them and learned to live in harmony with their differences. In fact, the most harmonious expression of this sign is often found in marriage, because it signifies a decision on the part of both parties, even Libra. Each lacks what the other possesses, so they stand to grow and gain from each other, becoming more balanced individuals. Compatibility rating 4 out of 10. Hey stars, let us know what you think of today's video. We'd really love it if you share your experiences to us and everyone watching this. If you're an introvert, even online, that's fine too. You can always privately send and share this to your star peoples. Before we proceed, hit that like button so we'll know that you enjoy watching videos like these from us. Communication. Libra is usually searching for a middle road, whereas Aries likes to take unexpected twists and turns. However, Libra's gentle manner tames the ram to a degree, bringing out the gentler and selfish parts of their nature and allowing these qualities to flourish. Libra's cardinal leadership rarely expresses itself through overtly controlling behaviors. In fact, the balanced, harmonious environment Libra seeks to create usually nurtures Aries' true self. Compatibility rating 2 out of 10. Sex and intimacy. Aries has a straightforward, highly physical approach to sex, while Libra's sexuality is refined by Venus's romantic sensibilities. Libra likes a lot of mental foreplay and a lot of talking before and during engaging sexually. In order to truly please Libra, an intellectual sign, the ram has to dip into his Aries creativity to keep sex mentally interesting. Luckily, this is usually not a problem. Aries is also one of the most passionate signs in the zodiac, so it's easy for her to fulfill Libra's romantic ideals of complete devotion and oneness with her partner during lovemaking. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Aries and Libra compatibility pros. Aries male is the knight in shining armor that Libra female has always dreamed of. Libra helps pace Aries in life and teaches the ram the value of careful decision making. Aries imbues Libra with more faith, confidence, and spontaneity. Aries and Libra compatibility cons. Libra is a peacemaker who likes to handle conflict by talking logically about it. Aries can impulsively take action when angry, and Libra cringes at ugly expressions of anger. Libra tries his or her best to be objective and takes time to carefully weigh decisions on the famous Libra scales. Aries makes most decisions based on emotion, which causes Libra major anxiety. Whereas Libra is always searching for a middle ground, Aries likes to go to extremes, which causes conflict between them. Summary of Aries and Libra. Because Aries and Libras are in opposite places on the karmic wheel of life, they have a lot to learn and gain from their relationship. Obviously, their opposite places on the astrological wheel will give rise to some level of conflict. Like all relationships between opposites that attract, in order for rams and the scales to exist harmoniously together, they must decide to focus more on the positive aspects of their differences. Overall compatibility rating 3 out of 10. We're glad you made it all the way through. You can find your zodiac compatibility here on this playlist. If you're single and don't want to mingle yet, click that subscribe button and let's work on yourself first. Come visit our website, astrologyexperts.com. Learn about zodiac signs and so much more over there. Thanks for watching and see you next time.